What's up, world? It's your boy lcyaheard. This is Higher Faculty, where we combine education and entertainment. I am a music artist and songwriter from Middletown, Ohio. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of different content coming to you as far as different reactions, filmmaking, music, behind the scenes, and more. Thank you for watching.
So we got Monsta X, Gambler. What you thinking, man? Do you gamble, bro?
I keep my gambling to a minimum. If I go to the casino, I have my right pocket as my spending money. My left pocket is like the take home money. So I don't do too much, bruh.
Yeah.
I've only been to Vegas once, and I let everybody play with my money.
Yeah.
Just to include everybody, and that's how I lost it all. How about you?
I actually went to Vegas on my 26th birthday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I did much gambling. I'm not much of a gambler. I tried it back in college a few times just because the homies were doing it. It's just really not my thing, man.
Right, I like to save my money.
I take my chances on me.
Yeah.
And me only.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm expecting a slap, bro. Just because the amount of people who have sent me a DM or like will drop a reaction video completely non-related to Monsta X, and people are like, we need that Monsta X. We need that Monsta X.
Yeah.
We hear your cry. We're here to answer.
Yeah. Monsta X historically has been huge slap providers for us.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't already, follow us on Twitch.
That's
we
right.
did a K-pop mix with djtezzy.
Mm-hmm.
There's an option in our Patreon for people to book a custom mix by him.
Mm-hmm.
And vote squared. He did a custom mix and it had a lot of Monsta X. And I was like, you know what? Monsta X has huge potential to be some of my faves. We just haven't done a lot of Monsta X. So I'm excited.
I can tell deep down in my soul already that I'm part my own baby.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro. Just a few tracks that we've heard from them, I'm like, oh my goodness.
That's Misbehave. That's them too, right?
Yeah, that's in my top 5.
Yeah, that's super fire.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Giving me scary movie vibes.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's tied up. Uh-oh.
He owe him some money.
If you don't know, now you know.
This is super cinematic. Ooh, the glass transition.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna pause early, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, from a film perspective, they start off with the storyline, and I'm always curious to how consistent or how good the story is told in between the entertaining song.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at 40 seconds. Look, we start off with this film grain, like it's real grainy, it's in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And something that's cool and trendy is to switch from an actual film to the quality of the camera that's actually recording.
That's fire.
So it looked like an old movie, and then it went to current times.
What do you think is going down here? You think he owes him some bread?
Yeah, he's like, where's my money at, man? Let's do this.
Now you know.
And you see they're switching back and forth in between the colored, the black and white with the film grain and film scratches, like old film to cinema quality film.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Wow, that lighting.
Oh yeah.
What you want? Secret. Don't you really wanna feel alive? 아침까지 slip that.
Okay. I didn't expect any rock vibes.
Yeah. Wow. Reminds me of Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Hey.
They don't know what to do. 손에 잡은 채 난 poker face. I'm a handsome sum up my knee. I've got a basketball
Wardrobe.
주머니에 흘러 넘쳐나는 C. No 얼띠. 내로 언제나 깔끔하게 바뀌는 나의 fee. 나의 센스하시 날 따라오는 수식어. Old time season 맛은 허. 맥시멈 물을 입다 못해 떨어지네 뚝뚝. Heart SF. 서스윗한 입맞춤 속에 더 빠져들어.
I love how it said hot as F and it had the Fahrenheit. That's what the F is for.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Another thing too, it's like the second verse out of nowhere. I'm still trying to catch the direction of the song lyrically, but like the second verse out of nowhere, just is like they became extremely boastful. Like it was like, you know, I'm fresh, I got this money, I'm hot as F, all that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to connect the lyrics, you know, especially with the hook talking about. It seems like I would have to skim back to see, but it was talking about like your sweet smile or something. So I'm still trying to figure this one out lyrically.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I still got the rest of the song because I'm over here like thinking super hard.
Mm-hmm.
But matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull the lyrics up as we're watching this. So,
I'll give you a second, bro.
Give me about 1 second. Monsta.
I just noticed that he has like this red ruby in his hand, man. That's probably worth 1.5 million, man. That's probably why somebody was in trouble.
Yeah.
They got the ruby.
Okay, we're good to go, bro.
And during the choreography parts, man, I just noticed the lighting is so amazing, man. Like they got the lights in the shots, which is something that's really cool. And all of these are very expensive lights. So I'll be lucky if I could afford one of them. It looks like they have a stack arrangement of 24 of them. Amazing. Let's do it.
Okay, I get it now. It's talking about because love is a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, if you don't know, now you know, deal. I had to skim through just so I can. It's hard whenever the music video is kind of like a movie and there's a storyline. I want to watch it. And, you know, I don't know the language.
Yeah.
So I'm trying my best to read as a lyricist myself. And it's kind of like I can get lost in the sauce quickly. So now that I got the lyrics pulled up, this is going to help me out the second half of the song.
I'm going to play the rest through it. Unless you need to pause.
I'll let you know.
Wow. Look at the lighting.
From a swag perspective, like they got suits and stuff on.
Oh, yeah.
Normally they're dripped out, but they're like dappered up in this. Ooh.
Who's going to outbid the American?
Okay. I like it.
Wow.
If you don't know, now you know. Deal.
Wow. SWAT. I thought SWAT was just an American thing.
Maybe they're in America, bruh.
It's a good question. Wow.
Solid overall. Solid.
Super cinematic, man. I'm going to put this in my favorite visuals.
So here's where I got caught up on this one. It was like sometimes you'll get a title of a song coupled with a video. And then the way that my brain thinks as an artist myself is, you know, I'm reading these lyrics and I might automatically want to tie it into what I'm seeing in the title of the song.
Yeah.
So that's why I was over here so confused, like, wait, what are they talking about in comparison to what I'm watching and all that? But it's dope how they put this together because like their references or what they were talking about, like saying that love is a gamble. They could have totally did this whole entire music video in it with a different scene. You know what I'm saying? Like with a girl or with another guy. And it's just like they made this into like a mini movie.
Yeah.
As opposed to like what exactly they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a super dope concept.
Yeah, for sure. Everything doesn't have to be linear, like in terms of topic and story.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just it adds an extra element of creativity when you don't literally talk about love being a gamble and there's a guy and there's a girl and then somebody gets hurt.
Yeah,
it's more like a casino, Ocean's 11 type stuff. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
It's also pretty cool, and this is like one of my favorite things to do musically is to where you can have certain lyrics line up with different, like referencing different things. You know what I'm saying? So like some of these lyrics are talking about so sweet, I fall into your smile. I'm obsessed with your trick. Even if I push you away, if I try and forget you, shaking heart calling you, 0 0 lucky bang. Like when I read that, I'm like, okay, that makes absolutely no sense. But when you tie it into gambling, it makes perfect sense. And it's like, it has dual meaning. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to go with to explain that, but that's just the power of music. Like somebody can totally think that, they're talking about gambling in this, and someone can totally think they're talking about love.
Yeah.
It's super fire.
It leaves it open for interpretation.
Right.
One thing I will say is about visuals and what makes things above and beyond the average is attention to detail. And that's not only with making films, it's music too. But notice here on this shot, he has an actual blueprint in the shot. He has a magnifying glass. He's holding a pen. So it looks like it makes everything more believable. It's just, you see a light in the back with multiple other blueprints. He's actually in a space, like you see this in the back, like there's plans and.
My man's got, I think that's like the glue in case he got to like cut and put something down and cover that. Like, oh yeah.
The attention to detail just make things so much more believable and so much more cinematic. Like he's got everything he needs to do a real investigation on the desk, on top of some cinematic lighting, how the light would look in a situation. But then my favorite part of the video is actually just the choreography scene and the actual lights in the shot, and they're giving these beams. And you got the smoke machine when you shoot lights through smoke machine, as you would see in our djtezzy mixes. It just makes things look so much cooler because you can see the rays of light through the smoke. So, bravo, man! This is very visually appealing to me. Now, as far as song, I didn't really get into like the dubsteppy music until I started listening to more K-pop, and it actually opened me up to listen to more of this style of music. So I love the song, man.
Yeah, for me, I think this is one that I'm definitely going to have to hear in the mix. And what I mean by that is if you do join us live on Twitch, djtezzy mixes it, and it gives a different sound perspective because it's not through the headphones, it's out loud.
Yeah.
So this is one that I'll definitely have to run back. My favorite part about this beat is when they incorporated the guitar for the first time. I did not expect for them to blend in rock. And that's what I love most about K-pop music is half the time you never know what you're going to get. And they're real big on just fusing different types of sounds and genres together. I did not expect the guitar. But song-wise, I think that I'm going to have to run it back a couple times to see where it would fit in a playlist for me. I like the energy that it brought. I love the choreo, the swag, the drip that they have on. But I got to just play it back a couple times, especially without watching the video for me.
Yeah. And it's just so much detail. I could talk about this video all day. Like, look at this shot. Look how shiny their pants are. And then they got a freaking flare filter. It's either a filter can cause this effect with these blooming highlights to where it looks like everything's sparkling. Like he's got a sparkle on his kneecap.
You know what it looks like to me? It almost looks like a bottom of a pool, like where light shines through water. That's what that
Exactly.
floor looked like for me. I'm like, dude, it looks like they're like standing at the bottom of a pool.
Yeah, stuff like that, man. It's just very appealing visually.
Mm-hmm.
And the lighting and the bomb ticking, the subtle shots, the details.
Another shot that I like is
Look
like
at that, the NWA shot. The NWA shot. Everybody looking down at the camera.
Yeah, that's dope. I love shots that are like always in either like airport hangars or bunkers, and they had like some shots to where like if it was the casino, it was like the area that you can't go in with all the piping and stuff, and that's where they had the bomb stuff.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I always wanted to go in those doors that say "Do not enter." I'm like, I want to go back there. Like I need to see. So anytime that somebody can incorporate a shot like that, I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
My man's was swagging it out there, talking about the bread and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pocket floating with C notes.
Yeah, and then this scene when the dance went, the choreography switched to this scene. It kind of looks like almost the same setting, but just different lighting. You see the lights in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's more high key lighting and more yellow lighting. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of things that I didn't notice the first time.
Yeah, me too, actually, because this is one that I overanalyzed lyrically. Like I was trying to make the song make so much sense instead of just sitting back and enjoying the music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't do it when I need to. And people will be like, man, you missed those bars. I'm like, it was just that day.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, this is definitely one of the top visuals that we've seen in a little while, especially when you couple in the storyline. So
Yeah.
not mad about it.
Shout out to Monsta X, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Higher faculty. We got a lot of cool things coming in the future.
That's right.
And if you've been liking and enjoying our content, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we noticed that over 70% of you watchers are not subscribed.
Another thing that we need you to do is smash that like button, because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of other people who love K-pop just as much as you found us through the recommendations tab, and that will kind of help the algorithm. If you like this, someone else will see it, and that's what we need. We just want to spread love, because all of these groups are working so hard and they need the recognition. It's not even about us and our channel. We just find this great music and we want to spread it to the world, and that's what we're here to do.
Until next time, y'all. What's up, world? It's ActionFredo here at Higher Faculty. I am a filmmaker, and I enjoy sharing my perspective on filmmaking. If you enjoy our reactions, make sure you check out higherfaculty.com. There you can check us out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Discord, Patreon, anything that you need to stay connected with us. You can check out there. Otherwise, stay tuned. I look forward to having more fun with you.
I don't have it. It's all about the money.
Go on down the road. 일단은 살아가 brand. 속아남 돈 얼마 없어. 서가는 중. 넌 아니겠지. 진짜 넌 아니겠지. 멈춰마 졸이면서 달려가는 순간 답인 영신이랑 나 flow 형 with so veteran. 보름 사퍼 한국인 버전. Who's now rich sugar? 비어 시간 알겠지 누가 왔는지. Stay down. You heard?